மேம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாமாங்க மேம்?
ஓகே சார், ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாங்க சார்.
எஸ். Yeah, respected today's chief guest, Engineer Sunil Gruver sir, our beloved Honorary Secretary, Dr. C. Damani ma'am, esteemed members of the Institution of Engineers India, Salem Local Center, our sponsor, NIRT Renewable Energy Private Limited, Salem, participants and guests. A very good evening to one and all. It is with great pleasure and anticipation that I extend a warm welcome to each one of you on this momentous occasion, the validity session of our Energy Conservation Week celebration 2023. Today marks the culmination of a week-long journey filled with insightful discussions, informative webinars, and engaging activities centered around the crucial theme of energy conservation. We are truly honored to have with us Engineer Sunil Gruver sir, a distinguished professional and expert in the field of energy management. Sir, your presence adds immense value to our event, and we are eagerly looking forward to your insights on energy conservation. I would also like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorary Secretary and Energy Conservation team for their visionary leadership and unwavering commitment in organizing this impactful week. Their dedication, along with the support of our members and sponsors, especially NIRT Renewable Energy Private Limited Salem, has made this event possible. To all the participants and guests, your active involvement and enthusiasm throughout this week have been truly inspiring. The success of this event is a testament to the collaborative spirit of IEI Salem Local Center and its partners. As we gather here for the validity function, let's reflect on the valuable insights gained during this week and renew our commitment to energy conservation. We believe that small steps taken today can create a sustainable and greener future for generation to come. Once again, a warm welcome to everyone present. Let's make this validity session a memorable and impactful one. Thank you. Also, I want to present the report on Energy Conservation Week 2023. It's my privilege and duty to present the report of the 1 week energy conservation celebrations. The Energy Conservation Week 2023, organized by IEI Salem Local Center, was a collaborative effort with esteemed partner institutions, Sengundra Engineering College, Knowledge Institute of Technology, Sona College of Technology, Mahendra Engineering College, Dheeraj Gandhi College of Technology, K.S. Rangasamy College of Technology, and MTPS Metur, and our sponsors, particularly NIRT Renewable Energy Private Limited Salem, for their invaluable support. A significant initiative aimed at promoting sustainable energy practices saw the dedication effort of the Energy Conservation Week 2023 organizing committee. The provision team consisting of Dr. R. Satish Kumar sir, Dr. A. Kumarvel sir, Dr. N. Senthil Kumar sir, Engineer Balasubramanian sir, Engineer Ravati ma'am, and Engineer Armugam sir worked diligently to ensure the seamless execution of various activities throughout the week. Their visionary leadership and, as I already mentioned, unwavering commitment significantly contributed to the success of the event, exemplifying a collective dedication to promoting energy conservation and sustainable practices in the region. The Energy Conservation Week celebration 2023 unfolded as a week-long event filled with insightful activities promoting sustainable energy practices. Commencing with the inaugural function on December 9th, Engineer R. Arunachalam, FIE, Director General, retired, National Power Training Institute, served as the chief guest and keynote speaker. In that meeting, totally engaging 55 participants. Subsequently, days featured a webinar on energy management addressed by Engineer N. Malarveli, Assistant Executive Engineer General, TNEB, Dharmaburi Circle, attracting 65 participants. On 12th, a poster presentation on energy conservation witnesses dynamic discussions led by Mr. D. Manoj Kumar, Chairman of Dheeraj Gandhi College of Technology, and Secretary Mrs. Archana Manoj Kumar, and Principal Dr. A. Selvaraj of DGCT with 47 enthusiastic participants. Winner was S. Sandhya, first year AIDS at DGCT, and Priyadashini V, second year EEE at DGCT, secured the second place. The 30th showcased a webinar on energy audit featured Dr. S. Batma, Professor and Head EEE, Sona College of Technology, Salem, engaging 75 participants. Then Dr. J. Balamurugan, Assistant Executive Engineer, TNEB, Chennai Circle, and Chairman of Tiruvallur Local Center, IEI, delivered a captivating webinar on energy conservation on the 14th. And also it consists again 100 participants. Day 6 featured a drawing competition organized by Dr. PSS Srinivasan sir, Dr. K. Vishagaval sir, and Dr. C. Hunraj sir from Knowledge Institute of Technology. Simultaneously, a workshop on energy conservation hosted by Mr. P. Vijay Kumar, CEO, Green Resource Solutions, Salem, at KS Rangasamy College of Technology today from morning 9 o'clock to up to 4 p.m. And the grand finally today, the valedictory featured with engineer Sunil Gruver, FIE, past managing director, HP State Load Dispatch Center, Government of Himachal Pradesh, and past chairman, Himachal Pradesh State Center, marked a fitting conclusion to the week. The event was a collaborative success, fostering awareness and action towards a sustainable energy future. Special thanks to all the contributors, organizers, speakers, and sponsors for their valuable support. Thank you all. Now I request our Honorary Secretary, Dr. C. Downi ma'am, to introduce our chief guest.
Thank you, sir. A warm greeting to all present here. It's my privilege and honor to introduce our respected chief guest, Engineer Sunil Gruver, sir. Sir, born on 22nd August 1960, is an engineering professional with a distinguished education background and over 40 years of experience in the field. He holds a Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical with honors from Tapar College of Engineering and Technology. Additionally, he earned a Master of Engineering in Water Resource Development with honors from the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee. His academic pursuits also include a postgraduate diploma in Personal Management and Labor Welfare from HP University and a Master of Business Administration from the Indira Gandhi National Open University. Engineer Gruver career in the electricity sector began in 1983, and he climbed the rank from the assistant engineer to chief engineer. His notable contributions spanned various domains, including generation, transmission, and distribution. His expertise extends to specialized courses in computer language and operating systems such as C++, ASP, NET, Unix, and Oracle from the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. He also completed the computerization of electricity utility program at University of Pittsburgh, USA. Notably, Engineer Gruver served as the Managing Director of Himachal Pradesh State Load Dispatch Center, an independent authority under the State Act of the Government of Himachal Pradesh. His impactful initiatives include a development of a recognition model for HPSEB, Computerization Management Information System, and the establishment of HPSLDC. As an independent authority during the COVID-19 pandemic, he conceptualized and developed a virtual platform for real-time power data access, monitoring, and approval for the public interest. Engineer Gruver's passion lies in the development of hydropower potential in Himachal Pradesh, particularly through small hydropower projects and ensuring the distribution of electricity to every citizen. Committed to the sustainable practice, he advocates for fulfilling the demand for electricity through new and renewable energy, aiming for 100% green energy. His exemplary contributions have been recognized by the Institution of Engineers India, which honored him with the Outstanding Engineering Personality of the Country Award for the 3 consecutive years from 2015 to 15-16, 16-17, and 17-18. He has served as the chairman of the National Skill Development Forum in the year 2018-19 and 2019-20 and also 2021. Appointed by Council of Institution of Engineers India, Engineer Grover sir has received numerous recognition and awards throughout his service career, including prestigious Guru Samman and Sankalp and the Excellence of Engineering Award from Divya Himachal. With this excellent introduction, short profile, I humbly invite Engineer Sunil Grover sir to address the gathering. Sir, welcome, sir.
Very good evening to all my fellow engineers participating in today's valedictory function when the Salem State Local Center of Institution of Engineers India, having organized a wonderful week-long extravaganza on energy conservation. The topic aptly chosen, also the week aptly chosen, as just the day 14th being organized as Energy Conservation Day since 1991 in India has of paramount importance in today's context. I congratulate Engineer Thangaraj, the chairman of Salem Local Center, who has taken this initiative on a human task to organize this very week of extravaganza on energy conservation. I also congratulate and thank his team members comprising of various committees and the eminent gurus who came forward to deliver lecture. During the course of this 1 week, I had the opportunity to listen to 2 great doctors in the name of Dr. S. Padma, who delivered a wonderful talk on energy audit, leading to the energy efficient systems in various areas of usage, domestic, industrial, or otherwise. My friend Dr. Murugan, Bala Murugan, he spoke on energy conservation. Though his speech was in Tamil, I could understand some of it, but through his slides, he very elaborately handled the very important need to add additions of renewable energy into system. Dear friends, as Institution of Engineers India has entered into 104th year of its relentless journey of engineering advancements leading to nation building, I think it becomes our onerous duty to disseminate the knowledge on energy conservation to all the masses together, to practice the sustainable energy practices in their day-to-day life. I was looking at which is the best quote I could see today, which has come from the Asian Times on energy conservation. And I came across a quote from H. Allen, which says, energy conservation is the foundation of energy independence. Today we are talking about clean energy, energy security. He has talked many years ago, through energy conservation, the energy independence. And probably energy independence is required by our Mother Earth, who has been stressed by the manfolk for its needs of energy, heat, transportation, desalination, out of the resources which have been generated or given to us by our Mother Earth. So when I looked at the best quote, I thought I must look at the definition with respect to the humankind on energy conservation, which says, energy conservation is the decision and practice of using less energy. I think we can add, beside less energy, an efficient energy. An efficient energy through the renewable sources, to make this very quote or the definition complete. Now, why man should have, less energy into his daily needs, not only to look at his energy bills, maybe in the shape of oil, maybe in shape of electricity, or any other need which he is trying to fulfill, even through his consumables, which are coming from the industry, and industry is using that very electricity or that very heat coming out of coal or oil, which are also very scarce, likely to be depleted in next 10 decades or so. So he is looking, and rather he should look, that whatever energy needs he is fulfilling with any source of energy he is getting into, it should be less and less to be possibly, and through then efficient systems, and most probably and likely to be through clean energy. And now when we look at the clean energy, because energy conservation cannot be thought of having a less energy consumption and an efficient energy consumption until or unless that resource to that energy is coming from the clean and renewable energy. Today at Shimla, we had the opportunity at our center to organize the 38th Electrical Engineering Convention, which has started today, shall be concluded tomorrow. In that, the topic is the electric vehicles, challenges, and the remedial measures. And the way the things were presented, that if the electric vehicle uses the energy coming out of the resources or the sources which are fossil fuels, then where we will be lending ourselves to? If we make the batteries out of it, which are not eco-friendly material usage coming into place, then where will be? And the pressures which electrical vehicles are going to put on the electric grid in the shape of floating loads, if I may say that Dr. Thangaraj, who is in Salem today, may be traveling to Coimbatore tomorrow, then he may be charging his electrical vehicle today at Salem and in the evening in Coimbatore. So definitely his load will be floating from that Salem to Coimbatore in the evening. So we have to take care of that kind of electrical vehicles moving here and there. How will be happening to our voltages, frequency, and the loads? Should we not think of the virtual plant availability through AI? Meaning thereby, now this energy conservation topic has, gone in for enormous proposition and thoughts to look at. That even if we try to reduce loads on the fossil fuels, how really we have to go about it? What is going to go to our systems in the electric grid? What is going to go into the system of our virtual floating loads? What is going to go into our having a situational like that AI tells you that which plant is to be generated what at what time, so that we are going to take care of everything, and for that the resources coming from solar or renewables, how they are going to be taken care of. No matter, this is intricate issues which our electrical engineering community must look at, because we are planning to add lot many energies in our systems in India, around 450 gigawatts by 2030, of which we have traversed up to 1.86 lakh megawatts so far. Maybe it's a big journey to go further on. We are talking about green hydrogen. We are talking about the hydros, conventional hydros. We are talking about solar intervention. All these technologies, once put into the system, the issue of transportation, issue of handling these grids, they are the matter which are directly related to energy conservation. But nevertheless, in today's context, as an individual, what I need to look at, that if I have to really conserve this energy efficiently, as Dr. S. Padma told on that day, that if 1 unit saved today is equivalent to 2.5 units generated today, because the resources in the shape of funds we have utilized to generate that 1 unit for that power plant, which has started generating 10 years ago. If we have the similar size plant today to generate 1 unit, I think we have to spend 2.5 times. Meaning thereby that as our energy demand grows, we really have to think of how much I can save. And I need to save on all these 4 sectors. Maybe it is electricity, maybe it is heat in the shape of coal, oil being used in industry. Maybe it is desalination we are using for making our water clean, or we have got the transport. Because today, the pollutants who have made our environment polluted, it is only the energy and the transport sector. And in transport sector, EV evolution is happening. We as engineers of this country should see to it that we try to use in our manufacturing as far as possible eco-friendly materials. In Himachal, we exercise this in energy conservation. When I was a power controller and I was sitting in the grid and looking my grid formations during peak hours, and I saw that during the peak times, I am asking the industry to pay me more, which as Padma on that day elaborated, our tariffs during the peak hours is more. Then a thought came in my mind that why should not I replace all my incandescent lamps, tubes with fluorescent things? Because at that point in time, fluorescent, the CFL were in order. So I spoke to our chief minister, who was the power minister. He agreed that we distribute all our domestic consumers, 20 lakh in numbers, free of charge, 4 CFLs. And we'll ask them to bring 4 incandescent lamps after they install the CFL there to our place. And similarly, the tubes. And you will be astonished to really know that we saved 115 megawatt overnight during the peak hours, because our lighting load is 100 to, it grows like anything, because everybody switches on when they reach home at around 6:30, and by 9:30 when they finish off with their eatings and all and things like that, because in Himachal it's a cold weather, so generally people go to sleep by 10 o'clock, so all your lighting load is over. Similarly, in the morning, when you open up your light, when you wake up, and then you finish off when you leave for your office, your all geyser requirements and everything goes off. So we thought that once the energy efficient geysers have come, can we try solar geysers and all things like that? And that experiment not only gave us an opportunity to pay back what 68 odd crores we spent for giving those CFL to all the domestic consumers just in a matter of 6 months, because we saved that 115 megawatt of energy for our peak hours, and we could sell that power at a higher cost into the grid to the users who wanted and could pay more money. And the Himachal state, who has got only the hydropower as its resource to produce, we could generate more funds out of that very hydropower and then compensate the spending we have done. And at that point in time, when the LED came, we started with an example by changing all the lights of our institution, that HP State Center, and showing to the world that if I save a lakh of a rupee after spending all my 400 bulbs which I have got, or the lights in my conference room and in my room in which I am sitting here, if you are able to look at, I really don't know, here I have got around 35 small LEDs which are giving me the lighting, which are just 6 watt. So total light of this room is 200 watt, and I'm getting the good electricity and the good lumens to look at. So we have to inculcate probably, and to tell our consumers as the electrical engineer folk, okay, this is the way you can have a healthy energy practices if you use efficient systems, efficient devices in your houses. Similarly, try to go to your offices, if possible, if you're nearby, on the cycle or a public transport. Don't use your cars. I have studied in Roorkee, and I saw with pleasure that even the Vice Chancellor was, though having an official car, was coming on cycle to his office. And all the students, we like practicing engineers who were there, already joined in the electricity board as assistant engineer and gone there, having a small car in Shimla, we also bought the cycle and we started going on cycle. Though in Shimla, cycling is not possible, so most of the people are still walking to their offices, because here the distances are short and one can traverse fast. So these kind of small practices, I think, can go for energy conservation in a big way to have less use of energy, then with systems, efficient use of energy. And we, the brethren from Shimla, will look forward any sermon which will come from Salem local center, as they have taken the lead, because we were having a meeting of the ELDB committee of the Institution of Engineers India in Shimla today evening, just before this very valedictory session. So I told the chairman of the ELDB, Engineer Kala, that Salem Center is organizing this very extravaganza which is coming to end today. He, along with all the ELDB members, has sent the felicitation and kudos to Engineer Thangaraj, his team, and the Salem local center. I think it's a very hearty situation that despite not getting any funds for organizing Energy Conservation Day from Institute of Engineers India, Salem Center has taken the cudgels to have this week-long extravaganza. And I'm sure that this will go a long way as a torch bearer for the Institute of Engineers India, that a small center like Salem local center, which I visited probably a decade ago, and I met Thangaraj at Hosur local center probably, where I went to attend one function. I was happy to see his small office in Salem local center, maybe now turned into a big office. And I wish all the very best and all the cooperation which I could extend as an practicing engineer, because to my mind, I have taken a pledge to make Himachal Pradesh as the first green energy state of India. And we will be the first to look at all on energy sectors, barring small portion of transport, which we cannot do so fast that we declare our state as the first green state of India by 31st March 2026. And if you look at the Himachal government's site, it is the Honorable Chief Minister of us who has been telling on all fora and forums that we are going to make our state green by 31st March 2026. But nevertheless, we assure you from not only the Himachal State Center, but all engineering fraternity of Himachal Pradesh to support your thoughts, your dreams, your propagations on energy conservation. And Engineer Thangaraj, whatever duties you feel okay for us, we will be there to perform it. But we have to make this country again, as promised by Honorable Prime Minister of India, that not now the 2070, but by 2050, we'll be completely zero emission free country, which is a very, very daunting and a challenging task. Because if you look at what has happened in COP28 as a resolution on December 12th, which says that it is the transition deal in Dubai, climate COPs. Then in bracket it says out of, in bracket, fossil fuels. Means they want to make this world out of fossil fuels. A big, big task. Because we, the developing countries, need lot of funds for this transition, maybe trillions of dollars. And those developed world who are the major contributors in this pollution are reluctant to really fund these endeavors, though they are forcing that the developed world is not going to fund you much, but you have to do it. But they never know what America is doing, what China is doing, what Japan is doing for this environment pollution. So dear friends, I think I have taken a lot of time. Once again, I thank you having me given the opportunity to speak to you people, given me the opportunity to tell you some small contribution our state has been able to do in green energy and what we really propose and pledge to do in the aspects of engineering, assist this energy conservation. Thank you very much once again to all of you, and particularly Engineer Thangaraj. Long live Institution of Engineers India, long live engineering fraternity. Let us join hands and make this country fossil fuel free. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Himachal.
Thank you, sir. Now we welcome Dr. R. Satish Kumar, sir. It's a chairman of our Energy Conservation Week celebration team to felicitate the gallery.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Respected Chairman of Salem Local Center, Dr. K. Thangaraj, sir. Respected Honorary Secretary, Dr. C. Davamani, Madam of Salem Local Center, all fellow members, and special good evening to our Chief Guest, Dr. Sunil Grover, sir, and all the engineering fraternity those who have joined for this valedictory function of our week-long energy conservation extravaganza, started from 9th December to this 15th December. It's really a very great moment to me to thank all the contributors of this week-long program. First of all, I would like to thank all the guest speakers, those who have accepted our invitation and contributed very well and very focused to the concept. And rightly, we have registered the point of the theme of the energy conservation of this year 2023. And we, the engineers, have to focus on clean energy generation. And here I would like to quote a couplet of our great sage Thiruvalluvar about energy, that I feel it is meaningful to all sort of things connected with the nature. செயற்கை அறிந்தும் கடைத்து உலகத்து இயற்கை அறிந்து செயல், which means though we learned through books what we have to do, how we have to do, but we have to do by learning the nature. The recent happening in Chennai, if we have done the things by knowing the nature, the tribulation what our folk felt in the tribulation felt in Chennai would have not happened. So it is important to do things with the nature. So we have to protect our mother planet. I hope this week-long extravaganza about energy conservation is just an initiation. This to be taken a long way, as our Sunil Grover, chief guest, sir, told. We have to take it a long way so that the entire planet to be green and will be run by green energy, not by fossil fuels. Rightly, he quoted that fossil fuel free world that we should have in our future. I submit my heartfelt thanks to our chairman, secretary, and all the fellow members and the energy conservation team members for their heartfelt contribution